This is a video to show you how to replace the blend door actuator on a 2004 Lexus RX 330. And it's a noise that comes underneath the dash right behind the glove box. And it's not constant. When it starts to go out, it doesn't run all the time, but it starts and stops out of the blue. So here we go. Originally, the blend door actuator was ordered from Amazon, but that was the wrong part. I went to AutoZone, ordered it again, and I got the wrong part again. The third time was the charm, though. Finally got the right part, and it ended up costing around $115 plus tax. And here's the part number right here if you want to write it down. Now, I recommend disconnecting the battery before starting any work on your car. Before you touch that battery, make sure and remove the key from the ignition. Next, make sure all the interior lights are turned off. Now manually unlock all of the doors and then close them up tight. If you don't do this, a little spark could set off the alarm system and you'll have to call a locksmith to get into your car. Now, before you touch that battery, make sure and take off all those expensive jewels, like your rings and your watches. You don't want anything metal touching that battery. Now it's time to determine which side is positive and which side is negative. You're looking at the positive right here with the red X, also with the red pad on that post. Usually there's a red wire connected to it also. Over here on the right, this is the negative. It is the smaller of the two posts, and it'll always have a black cable connected to it. To disconnect the battery, you begin by removing the negative terminal first, followed by the positive. Now that it's safe to work on the car, let's get to it. And to get started, go underneath the dash, and on the left-hand side you'll see this kick panel, and remove those two black caps with a quarter turn, and it'll come right out. Remove the cover panel underneath the glove box. It snaps in and out really easily. Remember to disconnect the courtesy light. Underneath the glove box on the right hand side, pull back this piece of trim with your fingers. It's pretty flexible, don't worry about breaking it. And with a 10mm socket, you're going to remove two bolts at the bottom of the glove box, one on the right and one on the left. Now it's time to remove the two screws inside of the glove box. One up on the right hand side, I'll show you here in a second. There it is, far right. With a Phillips, that'll take it out. And over here you see one that's missing a screw, so I'll have to go to the dealership and replace that one. After you remove those two screws inside of the glove box, it's now time to just pull it straight down. It's pretty easy. Now remove the trunk release from the glove box. Now you can remove it from the car. Now to expose the part you're trying to get to, there's only one more thing you got to remove, and that is the HVAC duct. This little black piece right here. Underneath you'll see one screw. Now with your iPhone or your iPad or a mirror on the floorboard, you'll be able to look and see where you're putting that screwdriver. Now pull the duct straight out and then disconnect the power to the blend door actuator. There are three screws holding in the blend door actuator, two on the bottom and one up on the top right. You'll need a short screwdriver to get to the one on the top right. Once those three screws are removed, you can now remove the blend door actuator and replace it with the new one. Notice that white actuator arm sticks straight out. Now once you start the engine, that arm will drop down. After reinstalling the 3 screws, reconnect the power to the blend door actuator. Now I'm going to reconnect the battery. Positive side first, followed by the negative second. Remember, when you're reconnecting, it's the positive first, negative second. Now you can start the car. Congratulations! You've just installed a blend door actuator. Now remember, when you're putting everything back, don't forget to reconnect the courtesy light and the trunk release. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Be blessed.
Talk and travel dog.